Hi everyone, it's Siona from Honouring ME Crochet in the Hooked on Crochet Clubhouse, and we're in the Crochet Learning Corner and with tonight's lesson, which is lesson 8 of our beginners course. And this one is geared to show you how to change colours, so it's not a very long lesson, this one, but I've got two very simple ways that I can show you that will be easy as a beginner to change your colours. So welcome to those that have joined me. So also, this is our last lesson until our Q&A on Saturday. So if you've got any questions that have come up in the last couple of weeks with whatever lesson you're on, feel free to post a comment. I'll set a post up so that you can ask your questions, and I can either demonstrate or I can explain them on Saturday when we do the last Q&A. This group will still be available though, so at any time that you want to ask some questions, I'll be popping in and out and I can answer them for you and help you on your crochet journey. Hi Kit. And I also would like to be able to tell you about the Hooked on Crochet Club, which is opening its doors again later this month. So there's another opportunity for you to expand on your crochet skills in the coming months. But I'll talk more to that on Saturday. So anyway, we're going to show how to change colours, and I've got two very simple methods. So I'm going to use the little swatch that I started last night with the zigzag, because if you've been looking at zigzag patterns, you'll see that many of them are made with multiple colours, so this is one that you may want to change your colours in. So this swatch has only been made to row 2, and I'm at the point where we had the turning chain to make. So the easiest way to add the colour is if you insert your hook and you quite simply just do the turning chain, speak English, with the new colour. 1, 2, 3. And that's it, you're set to go. You just might need to pull down the tail on the purple one. I wouldn't cut off the tail until you've done a few stitches, just in case you've made a mistake you need to go back to. And you might need to just tug on the grey, like the colour you're joining, just a little bit as well. And then when you turn, what I prefer to do is to crochet those in as I go. So I would then, if you remember the pattern, there was another double crochet in that first stitch. So I just hold them there and crochet over them for the length of that row until they were done. You don't have to crochet them in, especially when you're first learning. You might struggle to hold so many things at once, but I don't like weaving ends in, so I learnt pretty quick how to do this. Okay, so that's one way. And then the other way, if I take all of this back, is I would leave that there and I would fasten that off. So like you would, so I'll do that. So if you remember the granny square and the coaster, we had to fasten off. So you would just pull through that. And where's my scissors? Sorry. So I'd fasten that off so that I've totally finished joining that one. Finish that yarn, and then I would just start with a new one. So you'd make a slip knot, and then where it is that you need to start or add the new colour, I would insert my hook and then put the slip knot on your hook. Hopefully you can see that. And then pull that first loop up and then do your your chain 3 turning chain. Okay, and then that's attached. So that's probably an easier way when you're a beginner, and a more secure way as a beginner. You're not having to try and tug the ends together and make sure they fit in. So if it is your first time, I would go with that method. And then you've got the option as well of crocheting those tails in, or you can weave them in with a needle later, whichever is your preference. Okay, so that's essentially all you need to do, the two simplest ways to change colour. So if you've just joined, I'm sorry, it's a very quick lesson, this one, but it's easy to go back and watch and rewatch, but hopefully that makes sense. So I'll just demonstrate. I can demonstrate that one again. So for this second one, I fastened off, and then I'm going to insert, make a slip knot. Insert my hook where I need to make the stitch, put the slip knot on the hook and just pull it snug. Sorry, not doing that very well. Then just pull up a loop and then do your turning chain. And you've changed colour. So that if you wanted to do a granny square with different colours, you can do it that way. That's how I would change in a granny square. It's just neater to finish off one round and start with another. And that's how I do it in most patterns. It's when I've got lots of colour change that I'll do the first method that I showed. Okay, so that one was probably one of our simplest lessons. So if you've got any questions, as I said, for those of you who have missed it, Saturday is our Q&A. So if you've got anything that you're still not sure of or you want me to cover again, just let me know. I'll put a post up that you can add to comments, or you can add it to any post you find. Just tag me as Siona or the Hooked on Crochet Club, and I will demonstrate or explain them on Saturday. But the time isn't up in the Crochet Learning Corner. You can stick around, and as you continue to learn, I'll be available to answer questions. All right, so enjoy changing colours, and I look forward to seeing some multicoloured projects starting to appear. All right, bye.